What the Storyteller's Playbook is that in all of my experiences working internationally on many different kinds of projects, everything from Academy Award-winning films to video spots for Red Bull, that at a certain point I felt like I really needed to explore, well, what is the real essence of storytelling? Because there's many books written about storytelling and screenwriting and playwriting, and there's a great book on theater called The Art of Dramatic Writing. But there's so much kind of information about all of it. At a certain point, I felt like, okay, well, what's the essence of storytelling? What is the real essence of storytelling? As I started to kind of isolate the essence of storytelling, I wanted to create a playbook rather than a workbook, because I still don't have the best attitude about the idea of work. And the heroine's journey is about learning how to play in a childlike way with storytelling. Not childish, but childlike. Right, Buffy? Buffy's one of my, you're all my teachers. Life is so much more enjoyable when you realize that everybody's your teacher. And the idea about being humble, which in the patriarchy, which I'll be talking a lot about later, usually is associated with being weak. But in the heroine's journey approach to life, what humble means is being teachable. And to be in the state of what's called Zen beginner's mind, that every day is a learning experience. We never get to a place where now I've got it. And you'll see that there are, famous film directors and writers that get into the now I've got it place, and then they don't have it anymore. So it's about that idea of being, about this idea of kind of openness, and everybody is everybody's teacher, even people that are acting in an antagonistic way. So Buffy is one of my many teachers who are here today. So while you're watching these film clips, what I'd like for you to do is, as best as you can, just relax and just kind of notice what's happening emotionally while you're watching it. And you don't have to analyze the emotions. It's not like I'm feeling angry because my second grade teacher slapped me when I brought something for show and tell on Girls Show and Tell Day. It's just about just kind of feeling what's going on. Just kind of notice it. Because in the end, when we're creating heroine's journey type stories, they're really kind of coming from our bodily felt feeling experience. And one of the things that is really key to heroine's journeys is that you're creating a wide range of emotional experiences for the audience. And so when we're creating heroine's journey stories, it's really about descending into the emotional level of it. So there is an outer structure. It's not completely missing. I'll be talking about kind of the outer structure. But what we're going to be looking for as we watch some films and talk about films today and television series tomorrow is, what is the emotional through line of the story? What is the emotional through line of the story? And the way to start experiencing the emotional through line of the story is to start to shape shift away from just being the creator and spend time in the bodies of your characters and see the story from their point of view. And then at other times we need to kind of shape shift into becoming the audience. And what we're going to be realizing is that the structure is not based on the narrative content in heroine's journeys. The structure is based on the order that the audience is learning and feeling things. It's this kind of process of coming out of this self-centered place and then moving into a group-centered place where we can watch, and this is especially true with documentary films. At a certain point, you need to really kind of step back and be the audience. And Paul and I have worked on beautiful documentary films together, and that's always been a key part of, I think, the success of our work together is stepping back and really getting a sense of what is the audience feeling at this point.